I'm Adenine. I aim to fulfill my intellectual needs through mediums other than books. Time to travel the great wide world and stimulate the synapses.
Well, that's depressing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on that depressing note, hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In the last episode, and yet another depressing note, we got further up the world tree, and unfortunately, in a weird sense of righteousness or justice, Mikhail sacrificed himself for us and wanted us to go have to Jin.
Here, let me.
Focus.
Calm your mind. Structural analysis in progress. There. That should do it.
And we're right back because mastery. We just can't catch a break today, can we? Oh boy. Hoping we get an electric user, because my god, we need it. Nah, just you watch. We're gonna be getting. Okay, no. Thank you. saves us the time.
Progress. There. That should do it.
Totally not a problem. None at all. Way to ruin the intro, game. And anyway, now let's continue on. And just based on how last episode went, Amalthus seems to be quickly losing it. At least based on what I saw. And Skywalk. See, even little things like this, Monolith just continues to amaze. It's like this is a nice idea. Looks visually pleasing too, but anyway, he doesn't seem like people getting one up on him, especially since we might have taken down in Dalvro, you know, because it's sinking thanks to Mikhail. And that sounded great. Seems like we're in a bit of an arena, so something tells me we're not gonna be let off easy. But since we have time now, I have to say, Mikhail's sacrifice. Part of me is not really surprised, because with the way the game was building up, it sounded like it was alluring to it. But still, I was really surprised. I was still surprised as it came at that particular moment. And especially for the same reasons Mikhail said. I mean, he hated humans. He let that be known. But yet, yeah, we were the ones he liked, I guess? Oh no. it just makes you, well, makes me want to know more about the real in depths of Torna as a whole, and also begs the question on why he wants us to stop Jin when he's been all for him up to this point. I don't know. And now, where does that leave us and Laura, us Jin and Laura? I mean, didn't Jin ask Mikhail to look after her? Well, something tells me that's not going to go over well. Seeing how she was seemingly the reason why he kept on going, but now that she appears gone, it's going to be pretty awkward. Then now we're chasing after her and she's faster than us. Well, that was awkward. And it seems like machines are everywhere.
Just so.
And hopefully the rock, and hopefully the Orbot, I'm gonna keep calling it that, will hopefully stay here and not run and tell everyone while he rolled over you. Well, we'll be right back.
Time to take you down.
Oh, that seems like keep on the one bike. It's not bad, I guess. How far is that robot going? This is a weird car park moment. We have bikes trying to park balls and scales. I'm saying knockbacks everywhere. Straight full heal. Thanks, Cora. This is quite the fight. I'm really amazed that you guys haven't died yet.
Me too.
The affinity is high with this one. You can finally take out the scout. Take out the scout, which caused so much pain in the first place. Their weakness is being on their own. Finally, that was a headache and a half.
Yeah.
But thankfully, humanity looks like managed to survive. And who knows? Maybe we'll get a hang of the of this numbers game. Oh no, maybe we found the workaround to this game's biggest. Well, I would say this game's biggest grievance, but at least our biggest grievance with it. And if that's the case, you know what? I'm all for it. But regardless, it's not over yet. Let's just work on this one more time, and not time to take this guy down. Because this robot likes to shoot robots from its arse, for lack of a better term. Thanks, Cora, for the full heal. It's much appreciated. Much appreciated. Okay, you went to work on that guy's back wheel for a second there. That was strange. And now, time to go after this docile Sandra who's way over there. And he's thinking, oh god, no. I have no friends, I'm just a sentry over here. I'm just a stick with lights over here. I'm essentially a Christmas tree. How fitting during the time.
Enough idle talk. We must prepare for the next battle.
Well, to be honest with you, I think we took nearly all the battles in one. Apart from that sentry over there, but he sucks. And the scale, not scale. Well, gee. Alright, Jeroff. I guess God no choice but time to take you down.
Stay on your guard. And now, yes.
Well, at least it's him and just the one robot and not two of them. So hey ho, not entirely bad. Let's do our best. And it really does amaze me just how eerily similar this place seems to have to Mechonis, except it's definitely more updated, that's for sure.
I'm quitting in the morning.
Please don't.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Operating at max power. In I go. Get attention of enemies.
Why here?
Tora made things a little easier for you.
Next time, we won't lose.
Well, we'll be with you in the YouTube edit second.
Bring it on, John. We beat them with the power of friendship.
Yes, I agree. The power of friendship. I love friendship.
There's something I need to report.
I messed up. But he's getting his treasure chest here.
Mm-hmm.
Which had money and a Darren shield. Hooray. Anyway. Now we'll hopefully see you in the YouTube edit second. No promises. Quah.
I just wish we could get in a scale and fight these things.
Yep. I would love that. Mech on action.
Hit it! No! Why not? Anchor shot!
I think I know what he's doing when he does that.
What?
He absorbs all the damage he takes and then releases it. I think that's how all three of us died.
Interesting. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like the move bite in Pokemon. It's not really that viable, but when it works, it actually works quite well. Ah, God, bored. What are you doing back there? I'm confused. Beep boop. Ah, screw it. Can't be bothered. Protocol.
The art descriptions are gone again.
Yep. Oh boy. What is with this game and that?
Oh no.
Oh well. Goodbye. Oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh. There we go. That's one way to get it, accurately. And seems like the unique monster didn't spawn?
We didn't touch his spawn place, probably.
I guess not, but hey ho, what's the control panel? Oh well, never mind.
I think it was just to call the elevator.
Either way, let's go up and see what awaits us. That was really weird. But hopefully now as we go towards the old tree, we can catch up with Jin, and hopefully make sure Mika's sacrifice wasn't in vain. This is definitely a high velocity elevator. as we slowly but surely make our way up. And this haunting song of, oh no, it just seems very, like I said, reminiscent of Macan.
What do you see?
What do I see? I see a bunch of people struggling to stay alive. Same as almost everyone else on Allrest right now.
Sieg, have you ever taken a person's life?
Can't say I have. Never seen the need for it myself.
Oh?
Why does anyone kill others? Because they're in your way, or because you can't bear the sight of them? You kill because you're weak. But I'm not weak, so I don't need to kill anyone. And I don't mean physically, yeah? I mean in here.
I suppose that makes me weak then. But that weakness is why I'm standing here today.
So you hate them, humans.
No. I hate this world.
Chum!
Huh?
Do you like this world?
What?
Just give me a straight answer.
Yeah. Sure, there's plenty of room for improvement, but then there's also plenty of stuff that's awesome.
What about us?
Huh?
I think Shalad's about to propose. What?
Fleabag! I mean, how do you feel about us? People.
Whew. I was worried then.
You should be so lucky. Anyway, what's your answer?
Ooh, that's a tough one. People can be fun to be around, but sometimes they're hard to deal with. And then there's mean types, like that Banner.
For sure.
But life's about taking the good with the bad, right? So yeah, I like people. And I like myself, and I'm people.
All right, Big Ed.
I see! Well, that's you all over. I'm relieved.
What?
Well,
Hmm?
suppose a guy who hated himself had the power that you do. If someone like that were to meet the architect, I wouldn't be surprised if they wished for the whole world to disappear.
Now, to be honest, Zeke kind of has a point.
In my experience,
Some people in the real world just feel like, well, if they can't be happy, the world might as well burn. Of course, this is an exaggeration, that concept, but it's taking real world feelings and taking them to the extreme.
I've gained a new memory.
What's up, Jin?
So this is where it ends.
Huh? You say something?
No. I'll stay here. You go fulfill our goal.
What are you saying? We promised we'd go together, didn't we?
We did, once.
You okay?
I'm just waiting.
For the boy?
I was told to wait. I'll be watching. All of you.
Are you sure?
I am.
Hey, you! You wouldn't happen to be Ornelia's former blade, would you?
Ornelia? No, I'm...
From the Territorial Defense Corps! It's you!
What?
Oh, I remember 'em well, even though I was knee-high to a grasshopper back then. With that sword slung across your back, you were so cool. If you hadn't come when you did, our village would have been... Oh, yes! The house you used to live in is still out there on the outskirts.
House? This long war for independence will soon come to an end. It is not only the war that will soon be over. Her life, too, is about to end. And when she meets her end, so too will I. Unsullied by her death, I will merely return to my core, to await my eventual reawakening. I will sleep as at the end of any other day. When I awake, will I be the same person as before? If the architect does indeed exist, I wish I could ask him, who am I truly? Whence did I come? Whither am I headed? If I were a praying man, I pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down a means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh. This is how it is done.
My, how terribly desolate. I heard it's been 90 years, but... What is it? Did you remember something?
No. It's nothing.
Really? That's too bad. I would have liked to have learnt about the old you.
I am who I am. I do not change. You came.
Jin.
Are you alone? Where's Malos?
He went ahead.
Well then, what are you doing here?
Waiting for you.
For us? Are you trying to stop us going after Malos?
Perhaps. I want to see for myself. If this world has any will of its own, which one would it choose? You or Malos?
Then, you should let us pass.
That I cannot do.
But why? In your state, you should barely be able to stand. You know, if we fight now, you'll...
You see right through me, Mithra. But I made a promise. I'll do whatever it takes to fulfill this desire.
Even if it means your death.
Gladly.
Jin.
It looks like we won't get past without a fight. Chum?
Seems so. We'll give it all we've got. Come on!
As it should be.
Come at me, boy!
And one way or another, looks like this is the fight. Looks like this might be Jin's final fight. Honestly, I was really kind of hoping that he would join our party in the end, but unfortunately, doesn't quite look like it. And the one thing that I'm worried about is that as we saw underneath the cloud sea, when it comes to smashing, this guy does not play around. But it just makes me wonder, what is it really that Malos and Jin really want with the Architects? Because they want to first we hear they just want to take out the Architect. Then from Malos we heard that he wants to get what the Architect is hiding, and now Jin is simply wanting answers for questions he has. It's really weird in the sense that, and you know what? All three of those answers came from different members of Torna. From Akos and Patroka, they wanted to destroy the Architect. Malos obviously wants to destroy the Architect because that's in his nature. And now from Jin, just wants to ask the Architect. Different ideals, all leading to the same goal, and in a way, it's similar to us really. Rex started out with just wanting to go to Elysium to be like, hey, you know what? Wouldn't it be good if we went to Elysium? Then it sort of turned into an idea of like, look, Titans are dying out, so you know what? If everyone could, know of Elysium, everyone could find a home. And then it sort of turned into a convenience sake, just as help Pyra. Now it's turned into, look, we need to get to Elysium because of X and Y. And X and Y just happens to be the very reasons Jin, Malos, and pretty much all of Torna want to get it to Elysium. And I might be exaggerating and blowing this all out of proportion, but in all honesty, it sort of is reminiscent to the original Xenoblade. I mean, spoilers here. The leader of Mechonis, Egil, just wanted to stop fighting. Same thing. Yes, thank you. And the same thing for Shulk as well. And eventually, it just led to a conflict. Same goals, but who went about things a different way. Things aren't looking good now, but luckily you have healing, so it's not to worry about. Thankfully, it seems we have better defense than the defunct Blades below the clouds he had. So his smashing damage is not as bad as it was back then. It's like that's only grown stronger. I'd like to think that's the case.
Every time he said Skyward Slash, I think he's gonna say Skyward Sword.
Yeah, but Zelda, this isn't. Unfortunately, even though it'll be a weird yet nice crossover. I just really like this idea of Xenoblade just having different sides wanting the same goals. It was like that in the original, and it's sort of like it here.
Blind spot. Rise and shine, Tora. And please consider healing. I really recommend you do. Keep going.
Skyward Slash.
Don't throw your life away.
Ultra
Then
Slash.
I'll have to go back to my core crystal, and I'm not ready to go back to my core crystal. So yeah, That's my driver.
Things are not looking good, but I think things will be okay. We'll be right back.
I'm not ready to go back to my core crystal. So yeah.
Thanks, Cora.
Like that. Yes. Why not?
Show me what you can do, Rex.
Let's keep it going.
I like your attitude.
We shall. Well, that was a bit annoying, but luckily now we switched out Toro. We need to have a double dose of healing, and hopefully that might come in handy. Let's just hope that we can make it through just fine.
That's all you got.
Fight! You better than this.
LightlicePlays.
You do me great service,
What's wrong, Rex? That's all you
Go back
got.
to my core crystal, and I'm not ready to go back to my core crystal. So yeah.
All you got.
And now back to where we were. We've changed how we change things around. Have Rock on our team to accommodate his wind weakness, and hopefully now we can get this done.
Let's finish this. You better start on the research phase. You do me great service.
I'll show you why I'm
And as you can tell by the last piece of dialogue, even though she's our enemy, I get the feeling he still doesn't want to hurt us. But regardless, Malos is up there, and we need to get rid of the twin.
You still got it, but so do we. Oh no, you don't!
The power to manifest what you imagine. Truly awesome. That power comes from the architect. Why do you wield it for mortal sake?
To get to Elysium!
And then what? Open it up to humans? Share it out between them?
Do you even need to ask? Obviously!
And then what? Can't you see where that leads?
What are you saying?
Humans will make Elysium into another Moritha. Just as they did with Torna 500 years ago.
I won't let that happen!
And after you die, what then? Who will stop the inevitable?
Isn't that the reason that you Blades exist?
What?
And when I'm not around to stand by you in that effort, someone else will! That's right. When a person dies, that's it for them. But their thoughts and memories will always be passed on to someone else. Isn't that the same with you, Blades? Your past selves get passed down to someone else to become your new selves? Isn't that how you've always lived? We're no different.
From now on, I'll protect you. I'll keep you safe. Always.
Blades become titans when the time is up, and those titans give birth to many new blades, all while forming the world beneath our feet. It's awesome. It's enough to make me envious.
Envious? Of us?
So I'd like to ask the architect, Pyra, Mithra, all of you, why did he create all these incredible people? Actually, I think I might already know the answer. But I'd still like to check with the man himself.
To check your answer?
Yeah.
You believe you know the reason we exist?
Jin!
Akos, Petroka.
Petroka?
I won't let you kill Jen.
Stand down, Petroka.
But...
It is over for us now. There is nothing more. We've done all that we have to.
Jin. Nia?
Me?
Your power. Can you use it on Jin?
Well, sure. It'll only be a temporary measure, but...
Don't expect any thanks. We'll go back first and prep Jin for treatment. Akos, make yourself useful.
Yeah, I got him!
Petroka!
You will climb no further.
What? Amalthus? Here? And why does he look like that?
If the Architect did send blades down to this world, it was for my sake. To find and raise cores containing more powerful, wondrous, unparalleled data. That is why I created the cleansing procedure. Behold the culmination of my work!
You lunatic. He took the cores from all those blades. So that was the reason for the cleansing.
I am an agent of the Architect's will.
What is he seeing?
Delusions of grandeur.
You can't just decide stuff like that, dude! You're out of your damn mind!
It is no delusion. Have you forgotten the Aegis's power? That power. Is it not the Aegis's power to erase worthless things from existence? Is that not the Architect's very will?
Pyra and Mithra aren't like that.
I just realized. I know why Malos is so intent on scouring the world. It's you, Amalthus. Malice has become tainted by your influence.
So what if he has? What's the problem? You've had your little trip around Old Rest. You've witnessed the state of Moritha. Mankind will never change, no matter how many millennia pass.
You're the one who won't change. That's exactly why you hate those who try to.
And why should I have to change? If I change, I lose everything. I lose my very self. Who in their right mind would accept such a fate? That's why...
You're weak, old man. The weakest of us all.
Petroka! You wanna kill us, huh?
You're not human. Flesh eaters?
We were on our way to be transferred to Indol. My sister and I, from Tantal.
Sister?
Here. The boy on the left, that was my driver. The right is Petroka's.
Petroka. Is that her name?
Yes. I'm Akos. Our drivers were brother and sister. That's why.
We're siblings too, you're saying? What a dumb notion. They're them, and we're us. No relation whatsoever.
Even so, these bodies contain the lives of two humans. We are connected.
I don't get why you bother.
Are you happy? I'm asking if it makes you happy, clinging to things like that.
That I don't know. But it's better than having nothing. It's important to me. And that gives me a reason to go on. To live for her.
Akos, stop! He's...
Akos! Let me go! You monster!
How dare you? How dare you look down on me? You are mere blade whose very existence depends upon ours.
Rex! He's got Akos!
I'm on it! Not on my watch!
Let him go, pal! Ah! This is a strange situation. Fighting so hard to save a member of Torna.
Indeed, but it seemed like the right thing to do.
His aim is clear, and so is ours. Ah! Thanks.
Friend, welcome.
Puppy, now not time for kind manners.
I believe
believe in returning favors. You owe me for that one. Much thanks.
How? Who do you people think you are? Incorrigible whelps. Why would humans side with blades?
Is he slow? He thinks it's a side to pick? We share a bond, you numbskull. We're all friends here. We're in this thing together.
Bonds? Of friendship? With these trinkets?
Akos! That was surprisingly painful. If I were still a blade, this wouldn't...
Join me.
Huh?
My name is Jin. I am just like you.
Akos! Amalthus.
You stay right there. He's human. So we should be the ones to kick his ass.
I have a heart. No less human.
Then you better take good care of it. That's why you came here. Right?
Rex.
We're gonna break the 500-year-long curse right here.
Yeah.
Let's do it! Okay, time to...
And just when you think the fight's over, this comes up. Now this is awesome. And I also find it kind of fitting that Amalthus just condemns like bonds of friendship when it's the thing that Rex has been supporting for all this time through the almighty power of friendship. I just think it's really awesome. And also I do like, oh, how should I put it? It goes back to what I said before fighting Jin. It takes real world emotions and mentalities, and of course exaggerates them, but it all stands on reality as well. The fact that he thinks he doesn't need to change because if he does, he loses everything. It's like that's not really the case. And yes, some people might call this cheesy to be like, oh, all powers of friendship and whatnot. But hey ho, that's RPGs in a nutshell. It all comes down to friends or true love or whatever. But it's the way it goes about those tropes. And to be honest, I feel like Xenoblade has addressed different tropes of like friendship and the meaning of existence and whatnot, but it makes the conflict really well done. It doesn't just set Torna or Amalthus as like typical bad guys. It's actually actually gives reasons for both sides, and I also like the idea, even though it probably even though it probably was kind of obvious in retrospect, that Malos was, I guess you could say, created by. That's a hole. I do not want to fall down there. Just saying. Oh no, just Malos was created by Amalphus in some ways. And you know what? If I were to have this guy's influence, I think I want to let the world burn too. And I know this might seem like an immature comparison, or oh no, wow, Sacred Arrow, that is alright. Alright, he wants to play fire with fire. I'll match it. If I can just right back up. I don't know, I want to let the world burn too. Well, if he wants to use Sacred Arrow on us, I'd say let's fight fire. I say let's fight fire with fire, or light with light in this case. And back to my inappropriate example. It's kind of like how they go about Pokemon, or at least mostly. No. I guess you can't really say in the anime, because they do address it in the game as well. Pokemon wouldn't be as prevalent with our humans, and trainers wouldn't be as far as they are with our Pokemon. So, like I said, these things have been done before, but it's a nice concept, and as mentioned before, again, it's very well written. I'm still waiting to see Amalphus's reasoning behind why he thinks this, but you know what? It all can come down to just general lunacy. Hence, there, if he's using a move called God Rage, something tells me he's not completely right in the head. And something tells me it's all about getting to Elysium, and then the equivalent of meeting the front door and being slammed in your face. And to be honest, another thing that I really like, and this is a little bit of it's a little bit of subtlety. All throughout this game, we've seen
a butt
or a crotch. I dare ask which one. And no. All through this game, we've seen Malphus, Malos, and Mithra, and we've seen Amalphus with Pyra, with both Aegises. You've seen them. They are grey, they are green, or emerald, I should say. Sorry, and dark purple. Now, if this was a lesser RPGs written by idiots, they would immediately say, "Oh, the purple one, the dark purple one's the evil one because
dark color.
Yeah, dark's evil." But no. It's actually Amalphus, and and like I said, it takes tropes, but then spins them on their heads, and it might be a slight moral, or it could be just me exaggerating things and blowing them all out of proportion. But it's letting you know not to make assumptions, because you can take a concept like, say, a dark image or something negative, and you can you can make it into something positive, or the opposite. You could take something light and something innocent, and you can twist it in something that's dark. And I feel like that's what the storytelling is about. It's not the blade that's inherently the problem or the solution. It's the driver and blade. It's what they do with each other, and I think that is fantastic. Because I will fully admit, I thought that pattern, it was going to be, oh, evil colour because evil. And I like being pleasantly surprised. I like being, I don't know, just proven wrong in my assumptions. And again, this guy is clearly deluded since he's using all his god terms, and he's healing. That's cheating. I mean, seriously, who heals in a fight? What prick would do that? Shut up. Oh no.
I wanted to say the elephant in the room, but I didn't.
I was waiting for that. That's what we call comedy and in-game jokes, and continuing on from this guy's obviously deluded presence, he's been switching elements through this entire fight. First he was wind, then he was weak to wind, then shadow, then gravity, then electric, then light, and now water. Weirdly though, he hasn't done any more. He hasn't changed, which is weird. But oh well. And Guilty Rogue, I don't think he's really guilty.
And is that random hole, did he come out of that, or why is that there?
I believe so. Again, something nice. They change the battlefield depending on the narrative. That they couldn't have done that. They could have just had a Malthus just, oh no, enter the room and then transform. But no. They went the extra mile to model it, insert the hole, and change the whole field. It's just the little things. So will you stop reincarnating? Jesus. We have a narrative to continue, mate, and you are not helping. Oh no, speaking of narrative, another thing that I really like, and something that I wish they had done more. That scene between Akos and Petroka. I thought that was a really nice scene. You know what? It made Akos human, and I'll be honest, I was not expecting to like Akos.
Me neither.
I was expecting him. Wow, that was
This is not your place to fall, Rex.
I also find it annoying. It's a weird tangent, but I like how he can use Sacred Arrow, and yet I can't. Dude, seriously. Thank you. Let us heal real quick. Yeah. Anyway, I like how he can use a Sacred Arrow, and yet we can't because indoors. Once again, clearly someone has a control themselves and others don't. But anyway, back to my main point. I never thought I was gonna like Akos, but ever since he brought the fact that he knew he and Petroka were not related by blood because they're blades, but because they were from family of drivers, he took that as being like, yeah, it should be right that we're family. And oh my god, you are an annoying prick. Is there a way in which we can seal that? I'd like to know. But I guess as this goes on, this just keeps on. Lovely. Has to be a Japanese game with tentacles, of course. No, but I like how that put in a little bit of narrative has been put in there. It definitely makes them more likable. Now, granted, I wish they had a little bit more moments to really emphasize the closest. Even though I know Petroka's like that standoffish and just not really emotional type, but still, I just wish they'd have a bit more family scenes, I suppose. But you know what? I think I finally know how to get this guy down. Whoa! Okay, well, you are a prick.
This was the fault of negligence. It will not happen again.
The plan
And as soon as I just realised the solution to the problem. Oh well, be right back. And coming back to this, I realised what we need to do. It's similar. It's similar to episode Soul Cave. We need to continue at the hurt, and we need be a chain attack. So as he can't heal himself.
Also, Nia's got a new blade.
Yeah.
Very well.
How'd you like that? Chain attack, finish.
Let this be a lesson to you.
Now we whittle them down a little bit. I would want to continue this.
I was hoping to give you more of a chance to chain attack more because he's got a rainbow circling him.
Yeah, I know, but now I think next time would be ideal. I think the sooner we do, because now he's going to re-heal. There we are. And hopefully that'll give us a better chance to get gather up elemental orbs and kick back and continue going on from what I said previously for the cut. I would have really liked if we got to see more of Akas's and Petroka's family bonds, even though, again, like I mentioned, Petroka's kind of that standoffish, no emotion type person. I mean, but even so, we just saw. I even want to say her and Mikhail have more emotional moments together, and yes, I felt like I feel like it could have done with more. But again, that one cutscene. Now it's gonna stop you from commencing Sacred Arrow, because screw you. Come on to rock. Let's hope we take you out. There we are. We got a burst here.
Suck it to them. Very well. Heat haze.
We got a burst. Just make light because we can't do much else.
Get him, Nia. Let us settle this.
Morag, suck it to them. As planned.
The way is clear. And another one.
We just need to burst more bubbles, so to speak. There we go.
Get him, Nia.
And as you can see, he's almost down. In fact, no way. Never mind. He's over. I guess you say we burst his bubble. Anyway.
Rolling smash.
Unleash your power.
I don't have time to
Grim moon. I'll throw you into the void.
This is awesome because we have not experienced this before.
It's because the gauge in the top left got full.
Yep. So much for a god.
I cannot end like this. Not until I've met the architect. Not until I've erased everything with my own hands!
What?
This is bad. The World Tree cannot take it.
How's that bastard still standing? After the incredible thrashing we gave him?
We must stop him.
What?
Jin! Hyra! Rex!
Mithra. You.
Don't get me wrong, okay? I couldn't let him get your core too. That's all. With it, he'd be unstoppable.
Thank you.
All the cores, all the architect's words belong to me! Ugh!
Nia, take care of them both.
I will.
Jin, why didn't you kill me when I joined Rex and the others?
It wasn't a mistake, was it? Becoming the blade of someone you trust.
Jin.
I did that too, once. Rex, you have to stop Malus. He's still searching for his own identity. Tell him the answer you found.
Jin.
You should have died with Torna.
Let's end this now. Our duty has been handed down. Malthus!
Your duty is as dust in the wind compared to my destiny. Architect! I should have been your chosen one! I lived as you wanted me to! I did! I always!
Bandits?
Probably. After all, Pandoria looks pretty damn human for a blade. She'd be worth a lot to some people. They sell them. Line up the cords with pretty pictures of the blade inside.
It's the same as it ever was.
What?
As soon as people are denied something they desire, they try to take it by force.
Not everyone's like that.
Oh, some give up prematurely, but the feeling is there, I assure you.
Well, in that case, why bother protecting them? Why not let people do whatever?
To remind myself, I must never forget what kind of beings humans are.
Is that what helping me was, too?
A long time ago, I seem to recall seeing a very similar scene. Perhaps that too was one face of humanity.
Why did you look so sad back then? That was you too, wasn't it?
Father, why do you not answer my call? Mother, I've missed you.
Jin.
What a splendid soul you were, Jin.
Jin.
Ugh, what a stench! They let beggars roam free in this town? You're a blade, aren't you? Where's your driver? Dead drunk in a ditch? No, somehow I don't think that's it. The name's Malos. I'm the same as you.